south now. Infosys chiefs no to Karnataka Caste survey. Infosys founder MP wife Sudha Murthy says no to survey. Narayana Murthy, Sudha Murthy have come out to say not backwards. Murthy family has said a no relevance of caste count at this point. So this is the word that's coming from both Sudha Murthy and Narayana Murthy. Sudha Murthy herself is an MP at this point, while Narayana Murthy is was the Infosys chief at this point. He's the Infosys founder for that matter. Both of them, the Murthy family at this given point, have come out to say that let's not go backwards at this point. There's no relevance of a caste count in India, or rather in the state, as they were referring to at this point. Quite crucial remarks, one would say, given the importance of the family holds in Karnataka and the influence it holds on people in terms of these spoken words. Sagar Raj joining me on the broadcast to put it into further context for us. Sagar, a very good morning to you. You know, when people of Narayana Murthy or Sudha Murthy's stature come out to say that there is no relevance of a caste count today, one would probably say this is when people speak maybe from a place of privilege.
No, so even the government claims that it is on a voluntary basis. It is not compulsory. So that's how everybody has to give. And if they are willing to give, they can go ahead and give. And in the writing, Sudha Murthy and Narayana Murthy family have mentioned that they don't belong to any of those backward class, and they don't require to participate in this particular survey. So they have given in a written, and now this particular news has gone viral since they refuse to participate in the socio-economic and educational survey, which is popularly known as Caste survey. And they have categorically mentioned that they don't want to participate. And even the government went on to say that it is on a voluntary basis and it is not mandatory for the people to participate in this.
Right, Sagar. Thank you for putting it into context for us at this point as to why were these remarks made by Narayana Murthy and Sudha Murthy, the Murthy family. At this given point, this is the update that we are speaking of at this point. Infosys chiefs no to Karnataka Caste survey. They've come out to say that they do not belong to any backward classes and that they do not require the caste survey. Because remember, this caste survey is not a mandatory one in the state of Karnataka. People can choose if they want to be a part of it or if they do not want to be a part of it. And clearly, the Murthy family seems to have taken a stance on that matter. They have said that they do not want to take part in it, given that they are also not a part of any backward class. But what's come out to be highlighted amongst their other remarks on the caste survey is that no relevance of caste count. That's what they have said. Saga, you're back with us at this point. Let's understand the very context, as you've already explained, why this comment was made. But how has this comment been taken? Are there any reactions so far to this very remark that's coming from both Narayana Murthy and Sudha Murthy?
No, there's no reaction from them on this particular decision or not participating in the survey. And in fact, the government have responded to this and said that it's not mandatory for the people.
Right.
It is on a voluntary basis.
Sagar, please stay with us. I'm sorry to cut you short there. We have GS Prashant from the BJP joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Prashant, thank you for speaking to us on India Today, and a very good morning to you. Let me understand this. This is the comment that's coming from the Murthy family that A, they do not belong to a backward class and they do not want to participate in the caste survey. But as I was saying, people with a certain amount of social responsibility, when they make statements like a caste survey is not relevant, how does it affect the people, the public out at large in viewing a certain thing?
Good morning, Shreya. Firstly, we can't have a different moral compass because you're dealing with the Murthy family. The law and the constitution remains same for everybody. Therefore, when it was a voluntary participation which was intended, and if they have opted out, I think we need to respect their decision to opt out of the survey. And moreover, they have made it clear that they don't belong to the backward class because the survey has been conducted with the Backward Classes Commission. So I think we should not attach any higher moral responsibilities for different set of people. The law and the constitution, I repeat, are the same for everybody. So therefore, if they have not participated in the survey, I think we must respect the decision of theirs. Why should we politicize that particular decision of theirs?
Right, Mr. Prashant, thank you for bringing in your insights and your stance on the entire matter at this point. Viewers, this is where we are leaving it at, this very update that we bring to you of the Murthy family's reaction and their comments on the caste survey.